Hello. I'm gonna start feeding. People can get on. I do have some rants today. Should have wrote them down. Somebody's on. I'm feeding while wait. I'm coming. Hello? Oh, this is an ugly mug. I think. Bowie. Is that Bowie? It's Howie. Hi, Ben. Show some Nanochromus London. Huh? Hold on. Not feeding. Getting this out of the way. Because I always have a billion things to say. I'll become a rapper. Yeah, I'm not saying a rapper. Up. Alright, hold on. Be patient. I kind of want. Over that. I'm coming, hold on. I'm coming. Don't cry. Stay calm. I know you guys missed me. Hold on. Almost done. Alright. Who stayed? Who got impatient? Dale. $7,345 tanks. Yeah, no. All right, I'm here. There's Howie. He's keeping on the outside. Come on, buddy.
Say hi, Howie. Say hi. My boy.
My rotten dog. I think he's a beaver. He eats wood. Eats sticks. You put a pile of sticks for the little wood burner, and he gets them out, chewing them up. They're all over by the back door. He's so rotten. I'll be chewing on my shoe, my toes. Alright, what's up, everybody? I do have a rant today. I always got rants. I should have wrote him down. Oh, he's out. Check. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Looking at me. I'm like thinking I could look at the tank. Isn't he gorgeous? Long. I gotta write this name down. I gotta look it up. It's one name I can't remember. I might have some big male phenylchylus coming in. 3, but one I'm gonna ship out probably to a friend. So koi, plant, shrimp, red lizard. Look at them eating on the extreme wafer. So still got some cool plecos, cories, snowballs look good. Some guppies, and they're not that great. Holy loaches out the wazoo. Look at, they're all fighting. Bushy nose and the pygmy cories. I love feeding the wafers. It's so fun to watch them eat. Look at it, eating the rice fish, bushy nose. There, even the tetras eating the wafers. They're not just for the cats and plecos. Koi are going crazy. Look at those beasts. Cherry barbs. Gotta eat. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, look at that female with a nice sunspot belly. They look like they're getting ready to breed. Multi-pectatus going nuts. Got some mallories. Sips. Lemon spot bushy nose eating on that. The Kigoma frutosas. Temporalis. I need a male out of there. This Mabita busheri look sweet. Gold comps. Gold ocellatus. I love the capillis. Cute upside down cats. Black calvis. Pearly yellow calvis. So, am I missing anybody's stuff? No kidding. He was American Bulldog mostly, and then Australian Cattle Dog. Basset Hound. I guess that's where you get the ears and the constant sniff. What are you eating? The dog eats everything, and that's a Basset Hound too. Because I remember my first job was at a Peltland, other than working for my dad at 12 years old, and they had a Basset Hound. You couldn't drop anything. That dog ate everything. Hey, Troy. Peacocks, reds, and Lawandas. Lots of small Lawandas. Tons and tons and tons. Fish, pubescents, those are nice. Jagcats and Trophius fighting over the wafer. Petros. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I have some small ones around here. There was... Oh, you said lemon, not lemon spot. Yeah, I don't think I have. I'm not sure. Not just a pure lemon one. Look at how he's like. He's intrigued. These Bulgarian green seal point angels and the bushnose are fighting over the wafer. And how he's just like, what are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Same with those guys. As he messes up the glass. What is it, Howie? You want to eat the wafer? You're so goofy. Goofy. Chocolate cichlids. Great fish. Some rainbows. Leave him alone, Howie. Don't be banging on the glass. Worse than a child. Pineapple sword. Tin barb. Look at that loach. Fatty. Tetras. Cardinals. Elephants. The blue eye. I have some in the hatchery. I had to look. I remember you asked me the other day. I'll be going there to start some maintenance. Black ruby barbs get really nice and mature. There's a green phantom left. I didn't know that. Good size one. Or is that the blue phantom? Oops. Oh, there's some stir-by cories with big ones. 2-inch claw loaches. Rams, Congo tetras, rummy nose. Love these nails. I gotta give them some more wafers. Corey Cat's trying to eat it. They're so fun. I like them. Those guys need homes. I wish somebody buy those. I lost my long fin Vale Oscar yesterday. I don't know why. It's chewed up. But either something happened to him. The Coy and him been buddies forever. That's so bummed. Plants, well stocked. Archers need home. 3-inch clown loaches. Those beasts. Eating their wafers. We are so stocked. Next shipment's next Friday. I'm going to add some more cichlids. Wild Tanganyikans. I'm going to try to do some pre-orders. How those two guys end up in there? Pre-orders on the Wild Tanganyikans, like Moba Frentosas. There's kind of multi-sizes. Then the L46, the true zebra plecos. These guys are looking great. Even the black ghost nice eating on the wafer. I like them against that white sand. Cat's going nuts. So as soon as I get the import list, those are looking fantastic. Can't beat that color, man. African cichlids are awesome, hardy. Bucos, there's those F1 Rhodesias. I posted a big picture of my big male. Xerox. Those guys are awesome. Tangerine Tigers. And there's young ones down there. So we are so stocked. Overstocked. But it's probably a good thing. That color. These are fantastic. Fantastic. Discus. Look at the color in those things. They're worth it, man. Some of the best I've had in a long time. Bettas galore. So we are stocked, rocked, locked. I need more red gravel, looks like white gravel. Unless someone's over here. We got so much rock, decor, media. Oh, I forgot. Oh, these poor. They're trying to protect the. I don't know how the wafer gets all the way over in this corner. I drop it in the opposite corner. And dang on thing ends up in the nest of multifasciatus. All these Fluval tank kits, which just went up today. That is my bitch. That is my rant. I am so sick of the pet industry, the companies that's supposed to represent us, back us, help us. We're on the front lines, and they don't give two shits. I didn't miss anything. Alright. You see my post on the Facebook page, the email. I shaved a little bit, cut some off, clean up, get a little warm, a little toasty, a little humid. So anyway, let me put this down. Hey Kimberly. So yeah, I'm pissed off. Our pen industry sucks. Try to stay out of the political realm on here because I know I've had some people not happy when I talk about politics, but it unfortunately plays a role in everything we do. I call it disorganized crime lords, our government. But now I'd say it's organized crime and big business. They're full of shit. So, yep, a vendor, Hagen, raising prices. I don't even know what they are. I heard they're on the high side. So it said in that email, like, because materials, China, shipping, raw materials, parts, labor, everything, blah, 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 shortages, and da 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 da. And I'm so sick of hearing it. I personally think it's an excuse to jack up prices and rip us off. Plain and simple. I am so pissed. I hate them all. It's my mom says don't hate. Hate's bad. But I despise of them. I don't like. You know, this might twist her panties, but I don't like most of you vendors. I'm not gonna say all. It's not everybody. Good morning, Christina. You're a little late to the game. But yeah, it's bullshit. It's total bullshit. Everything. You know, I just noticed my receipt last night or this morning that Sam overcharged me on something that you gotta watch these outfits. That's a whole other freaking thing. I guarantee Walmart's making $100 million a year for overcharging what the tag says. Oh, wire change. Oh, that's a good excuse. Yeah, I bought a 4-pack of those tubs of gum, whatever. And for whatever reason, the green one, whatever, is like $9.52. The blue one is like $10 more. So I'm like, well, screw that. I don't care. The flavor's good enough. So, yeah, they charged me the other price. So their tag's wrong, and I got an idea when I bought it a few weeks ago. I got probably overcharged again. So Walmart, Sam's, all these big companies. I know the local news stations have done like undercover little things and caught so many of these places. Mark's is famous for overcharging, not charging the right price from what it says, and then you get to the register, and half the time at freaking Mark's, the shit's not even priced. You don't even know what it is. So I just went through that. I had a thing, those mats, whatever. I found one that was priced, so I got 2 of them that wasn't priced. What's up, Derek? And it rang up like $4.99. I said, no, it's $1.99 like that one. What's the difference? She changed it. She didn't ask like a manager or anything, but a lot of bullshit. So, yeah, my industry, pet industry, just like a lot of things, are full of shit. They're freaking organized crime, unlike the government, disorganized crime. Biden. And I can't believe they're raising prices again. I think it's like the 3rd time. So in 5 months or something, 2 or 3 times. And another vendor, which I don't use, sent an email. They just raised the price surcharge for delivery because of gas, diesel. Hello. So it's a trickle-down effect. And I don't blame some of these companies. I have one company that I really like. I like the people. They're small, medium business, whatever, United States business. But the problem is they are taking from the big corps or Asia, whatever it is, to get their plastic, to get the containers or get the printing, whatever. It's just, holy crap. That's a huge markup. I don't buy it. I think it's man-made. I don't. COVID is an excuse. Now a new variant of COVID's coming, guys. So here we go again. So election's over. What else? So a whole new bullshit is coming again. I'm not buying it. So speaking of not buying it, I'm going to be cutting some product out, certain lines, certain stuff, or all together, and give them the boot. They're not welcome in my shop pretty much anymore. So I got to evaluate, investigate, double check, triple check, and Dave's rants. Yeah, so F them. It's screw it. I you know what? It's sad. I shouldn't say this, but I hope some of them go under. And I know some of these guys got freaking houses on islands. They have $250 million corporate office. Then they screw over employees. It's not the employees, most of them anyway. I don't think, but they screw over good people. They're screwing over good stores like us. They don't care. They're so in bed with the Wall Street and the big box of crap stores, I call them, PetSmart, Petco's, PetSmart Plus. Now, I know one of the old CEOs of the box chain stores said one time to a wholesaler that he can't believe us, like me, are still around at that time. We were like, old news, shouldn't be in business, not in the, I can't remember word for word, but what I was told, I'm like, makes sense. Behind closed doors, they're two-faced. Our industry is so freaking two-faced. Some of the reps are two-faced. It's just bullshit. It's all bullshit. So, I don't know. I have an idea. By the end of this year, I already heard one store closing. Not local. I seen posted. Well, that's another thing. And I believe in capitalism to a point, I guess. But I'm a commercial business. I don't have no renters, which is great. Well, I actually have one I'm still in legal battle with, the billboard fucking companies. Which something's going on about that. I need to talk to my lawyer. I'm like losing a boatload of money right now. But everybody's raising rent. Not just for pet stores, but all together, commercial properties. They took such a beating because of COVID. People not paying the rent, and the government said, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. The communist government said you can't do whatever with your own personal business or property or whatever. So, oh man, so there's going to be more dropping like flies. Real estate bust is coming. More gloom and doom. Now, not all of us are going to be glooming and dooming. Some of us are more prepared than others, but oh yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yep. So rent's been steadily going up, but like commercial property, these people renting stores. Actually, I think I know two now. Come to think of it, are bowing out. They just can't do it, and they can't find nothing cheaper. It's only, and they want most commercial, especially major commercial property owners, shopping centers, whatever. They want 3-year, 5-year lease, triple net lease. Probably don't know what that is. Most of you, CAM charges. There's all kinds of shit when it comes to renting commercial property, storefronts, whatever it is, industrial. So yeah, yep. There's gonna be a lot of our small businesses. It's already hard enough to make money, and then you look at the flip side. People are like, well, heck, if I go make $15 an hour, I run my own business and I make $10 an hour. I've been down that. I've calculated where I've made average $10 an hour in my business, but I was working 70, 80 hours a week. So when I calculated how much time I actually put in, I was keeping track for a little while back ago. I'm like, holy crap. So yeah, it's gonna probably get ugly. So bingo. Yep, Dave. Whoop, that just fell. Yep. Triple net lease, CAM charges. That's like external maintenance, all that stuff. Lighting. You have a lit sign or whatever. So I'm more prepared, and better off than most in my what I do. I own my own buildings. They're both paid off. So, but I still don't get away from labor, taxes, frickin' utility bills, which are $1,500, and I don't know how I could cut those down. Because I still have to have the temperature, I still have to have air or heat and electric and all that stuff. So that's a tough one. Yeah, that's why I want to switch. I took those big Aranda stuff to the other shop, but I want to get the little Nanny Lattice actually spawned again in my wall tank, my headboard tank. I want to unplug the heater. Your lights, your filters, air pumps, most of that stuff uses hardly any electricity. It's minuscule. Your worst culprit of sucking juice is heaters. So you have a big tank, 300 watt heater, and you have a cold basement or whatever, and the heater's got to kick on and off a lot. That adds up. Your heaters are probably always been like the worst. Most of your filters like 25 watts, 40 watts, pumps 5 watts, a light now 40 watts, whatever. Unless you're running salt tanks. Yeah, make sure your tank's well covered. That helps. But the heaters are our worst enemy when it comes to using power, electric consumption. You know, like me, other than a couple tanks have heaters here. The discus tank, of course, and the lagoon tank because it's low, and has South Americans in there again. They're temperature sensitive. And a couple at the shop, the other building, but I don't run heaters. I keep the air, so I'm running the heat. I try, when I set up the hatchery in the basement over there, H2, as mostly big tanks, 120s, mostly 125s, 100s, 75s, all like bigger tanks. Then I end up adding eventually some 5-gallon, 10-gallon racks or something smaller tanks. But I tried doing it with heaters and all the big tanks. It wasn't going to take a ton of outlets. Throw my power strips. Oh, that was not good. It was like $400, something crazy. And of course, I had the tanks upstairs, but yeah, I tried seeing if I could do better with the electric, and it was definitely a no. I had to pull the heaters out and turn the heat back up to 78 degrees, 79 degrees, whatever. So, yep, the gas bill's cheaper, at least for now. So that's one thing as a business, this kind of business, you can't get away from the damn utilities. You're talking about solar, the expense to put that together, and it's not always, I don't think, 100% reliable. I mean, spring and summer, fall, you probably get a lot. Winter, you gotta keep it clear. You gotta run heat through it or something to keep the ice, snow melted. On here, I don't even know how. I need a freaking roof on this building. I need to figure out, which I get that referral in my pocket. I gotta call. So, yeah, if I was building a brand new building from ground up before I moved over here, if I was building something, like they build these eco-friendly type homes, and their utility bills are like $50 a month, something crazy. Everything's high efficiency, furnace and, combination of things or whatever. I like to do a fish store, that same principle idea. And man, imagine getting my utilities down like $500 a month. Good morning, Mike. Yeah, lids, you keep the heat in. So, asking. Yeah, lids, if you have a heater, it's not going to evaporate. The heat's not going to escape. It keeps it
inside the tank more. So then the heater doesn't have to work as much, come on as much. Every time the light flicks on, that means the heater's heating. Once it reaches the temperature it's set at, it turns off. It drops 1 to 2 degrees. It's a thermostat, so it kicks back on. So that's how that works. Yeah, people suck, can't drive. It's like getting worse. Half the human race needs to go. Just saying. Too much stupid. I'm stupid breeding stupid. Where's Shivani's not on here? Is she? Did I miss you, Shivani? Wow, Shivani's on. So yeah, back to my rant. Yeah, LED lights. Definitely. Well, let's see. Here's the bullshit with the utility industry and the government. And I seen this writing on the wall. There you go, Shivani. Everybody say hi, Shivani. This is another bullshit. Government, utilities, they're all kind of together. I seen this a while ago. Seen the writing on the wall. And I'm right. I'm not always right, but I'm right a lot of times. So, oh, I got a good proud dad moment coming. So, years ago, when we started switching to energy efficient bulbs, transitioning to LED and high efficiency appliances, all this stuff, the piece of shit electric companies started whining to the government, complaining that they don't make enough money now to keep the utility thriving, expanding, fixing things, whatever bullshit, because people are saving electricity, being good citizens, being eco-friendly, whatever it is, and go crying to the government, to the politician, here's your some money, and we need to raise our rates. We need to add this fee in to recoup all the savings the consumers are making on being smarter people, homeowners, business owners, trying to do the right thing for the environment, whatever, blah, 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 and cut their bills down. And then the utility companies come in, we don't have enough money. Mr. Politician, you gotta let us do what we need to do. Guess what? They raised the rates. We didn't get any better. We didn't get any farther ahead. They're going to still ream us. They're going to bend us over in a 4x4 unsanded post. Right up the wazoo. That's what they do. That's what big business and corporate, Hagen, all you freaking damn companies. Why aren't the CEOs take a cut? You don't hear them down the pipeline or email say, oh, well, we're going to take a 20% cut, because we want to keep the front lines that pay us the millions in our bank account, in our yacht, in our homes, and vacation homes. So we're going to be proactive. No, it's all bullshit. And here, after working for the government, here's another thing. Nobody wants to lose or take a deduction or take less money if they've been making a certain amount or living. And when you have family come into play, you have kids, whatever, that becomes more of a focus. I've seen it when I worked for the government. And I understand. So people make more money, they end up spending more money buying bigger homes and living in a homeowners association, charging you stupid money just to live in the stupid association, which I hate those. God, why did anybody in your freaking mind want to live in that shit? You can't have an American flag or whatever, or all these rules. My sister lived in one time, and it had to be a certain size dog, couldn't be this, blah, blah, blah. One, I just found out my friend's paying, and they don't even really know what he's paying it for, hundreds and hundreds of dollars a year. They don't even have a community pool. What kind of bullshit is that? So some committee of morons that have a degree are going to say, well,
No, you can't do that. You have to abide by the rules. Our rules, our governance.
freaking bullshit. So, but I understand. People don't always live in our means. And we go and excessively buy bigger homes, bigger stuff, more expensive cars, whatever it is. So you can't afford to take a pay cut. Even the guy that's making $1 million, these CEOs, they're living a $1 million lifestyle. And not everybody wants to give any of that up. Maybe they never had to. So it's a give and take relationship in this world. It should be. And that should be the vendors and the retailers or whatever. But not so anymore. And they've been freaking reaming us. You know, back to Wall Street and box stores of crap. They just cater. They're the biggest business. They think they're the only ones going to survive, and we are not. That's been the prediction. That's been the figuration for a handful of years, whatever. So they're relying on make sure they're happy, and us, oh well. No, they want their cake and eat it too. They sell to our competitors cheaper than us, or it sells cheaper than us than what we buy it for on some things. Now, some places have cracked down, which is good. Hagen did start MAP pricing because it's crazy. You have to make money. I tell you that all the time. I don't care if you're a dang on church. You have to make money. You have to pay bills, utilities, insurance, whatever. So, but the problem is people don't want to give up the lifestyle, especially if they're living a higher lifestyle. I'm more grounded. I probably got that from my dad. I mean, my dad worked his ass off, 12 hours a day, 7 days a week at Chevy, almost 39 years, and owned a business in Cleveland with his brother. And I started working around at 12. A whole hand car wash, 65th, West 65th, Colgate. So, and after starting my business and giving up my crotch rocket sport bike, getting rid of my Camaro RS, and buying a used crappy Aerostar van that was flipped miles, so it was bull crap, and buckets and hoses to start a maintenance business, and then having my first store, and then I had to borrow money from my dad to pay the rent because I was not making it. So, yeah, I've learned to make sacrifices, give up things for what things I like. You know, I obviously like the hobby, so I always have my fish tanks. Still have my fish tanks. Get tired of them sometimes, cleaning them. That's all I do is like clean fish tanks. Yeah, it's messed up. But I'm so pissed. So I'm gonna be dumping some brands or certain products in certain lines, certain companies. If it's not selling here, not moving quick enough, it's going out the damn door. I'm done. So I have to, they're forcing my hand to adapt and maybe dump them, and they're going to lose. I spend, Hagen, every year my orders increased fivefold, maybe, a lot. I mean, look at the inventory I got. Those flex tanks, I'm going to leave the price for now. And here's the other problem why I've had to raise some prices just before they went up. The price that just increased is today. The email came yesterday, and today it starts. You didn't even get like a 1 week, a 30-day notice. It was just basically you had not even 24 hours. You couldn't even do an order. I don't even know what the price increase is. So it's so annoying. But we've had to raise some prices because just to rebuy it again is going to cost us more. Another 10% more, 15, 20% more. So I'm just trying to cover the cost of the increase. So, kind of basic math, I guess. It might be confusing to the consumer. So, back to that shit. So, I just made a nice printout. We do offer, on most occasions, oh, he destroyed the ball. This one lasts a while, but he's not usually here that long. He loves these things, but he destroys them. Yep, API, which is owned by Mars Candy Bar, which owns huge segments of the pet industry. They own, I think, Eukanuba and Iams now. Yeah, some of these companies, Spectrum Brands, which owns Marineland and all that, dirtbags. Pieces of shit, dirtbags. They don't care. They look at Amazon and PetSmart and them, going to be a lot. They're going to be in bed with them for whatever it takes. And a lot of these companies early on want to make as much money in 24 hours. They didn't look at long term, like as an investment. They didn't, they don't go back. I've spent millions with the Royal distributor over the 20-something years, 30 years, whatever it is. It's been a long time. I've spent millions. I go back. I mean, it's up there. And I don't have $1 million building. And I'm not making $1 million. I don't know if I even made that in my lifetime. I don't make a lot of money. People think I might. I've just been smart with my money. In real estate, making smart moves, and living with my means. I don't live in a big expensive housing development. I don't have fancy cars. I mean, it's fine. Anybody wants that, that's free country. So, lose a train of thought. So, back to the discount. Cash discount. Dry foods other than bulk and frozen now. I used to not include frozen, but frozen's tough because that's sometimes available and sometimes it's not. Water conditioners, decor, the power filters, filter media, 10% cash discount. So you save money and I save money. I do not want to pay the banks and the credit card company, merchant company, and the banks. 3 of them are doing that to me. No, take it. We're taking it out of you. So they keep raising the shit. They don't go down. They only raise the rates. They don't remove rates. They don't discount rates. No matter what. They might give you something, but 6 months down the road, it doubles. You went from a 0 to a double because they give you 1% off, but then they double it. It's hook, line, and sinker. They're fish, whatever. They're doing, there's a gimmick, a lot of these in this industry. And the behind the what happens in the business, other things in the business. So, yeah, so you save money and I save money and I don't have to wait for my money. And if the grid goes out, which is eventually going to happen, I don't have to worry about it all stuck in a bank that I can't access. So, cash is king. Mark my words. Unless you want to get a computer chip in your hand or get your barcode in your neck tattooed and you become part of the Skynet, whatever, it's coming. So, mark my words. Movies become reality. I said that so many times. Facts. Alright. Hey, gosh, this is a human. I gotta get going. And me and Howie's gotta get going. So, finish shutting this down. Give Poco a little sprints. Q who? Who's Q who? I know you. So, anyway, thanks for hanging out. Hear my rants and my My life of 101. See ya, Q. But yeah, so don't blame us. Don't blame the small retailer, mom and pop shops, and even some of the middlemen. It's Asia, the government, big CEOs, companies that are screwing us. And they're starting to, there's been stuff that there's price gouging. And that's a whole thing. Just like when this shit hit the fan before and gas was like $4 a gallon. Marathon people, they were making record billions. Yeah, I need to get my main koi pond done, and I got a call about that today. That's another one of my 10,000 phone calls today. So yeah, and these companies are whining, crying to the sky that it's hard times and they can't do this and that, can't get this and that, but they're making record profits. It's been on the news or the media or something. I know I've seen bits and pieces pop up about it. So right there tells you they're full of shit. They're full of shit. They're so full of shit. 100% full of shit. A lot of these companies, the oil companies, the government is full of shit. Quit giving our money away. Working class keep getting shafted. That's all I gotta say. And it's generally the middle class the most. The middle class, you learn that in life, as you become middle age, own a business, or a workaholic, whatever, you realize that the middle class seems to take the brunt of everything. The worst, taxation and rules, but the CEOs, the politicians make these rules, do these things, but it doesn't affect them. So yeah, ain't right. So you push something, you want this certain thing, whatever, you do it the same thing. You say it's so good, then you follow the same whatever. So alright, everybody take care. Weather here is kick ass. It's gonna rain this weekend though, but it's about time. It's nice and warm, sun's out, vitamin D. Woohoo! Alright, work on my tan. What else? June's gonna be, we're closed Memorial Day, Monday, a couple weeks. June, I will be out. Dylan's fighting the biggest tournament, NASCA, in Battle Atlanta in June. So that, I'm working on that, man. We're driving because the airlines suck. There's another freaking piece of shit rant. Airlines suck. They have way too much power, too much control, and they're full of shit. That's all I gotta say. Ding, 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 ding. So, and then we have our family little getaway. So, a lot going on. But thanks for the support. Keep supporting us. Keep our doors open longer. A little bit longer anyway. Keep the hobby. Keep your stuff. Don't get rid of tanks. I'd hold on to your tanks. Unless you need to get rid of it, you buy a bigger tank. 180 over there. And I'm going to sweeten that deal up. It takes a lot of room. And Dave needs money because slow time's coming. And obviously I got a lot of freaking bills to pay. Taxes are coming next month. Property tax, all that's, I know you can't get away from it. I'm going to sweeten that deal. I'm going to do like a gift certificate that you would return and you could buy some livestock with. So it's already a good damn price, better than anybody out there, a standing store. So I'm going to sweeten it up a little bit, try to get some money back into the accounts to pay all the bills keep coming. And I might have a used setup coming in. I get rid of that, I could bring a used setup maybe in. Not as big, but we'll see. Limited space. All right, everybody take care. Thanks again. Subscribe, like, share, all that jive. And I hope to see you here at the shop. I'm out. Bye.